Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Christy.
And we're with My Fit Life now, and today we have an upper body burn. We totally did not plan to do that. We're going to be doing 2 exercises at a time, back to back, 30 seconds for each, with a 15-second recovery in between. Okay. And then we're going to move on. So grab your dumbbells. You need dumbbells for this first one. Your first 2 exercises are these. You're going to be doing a narrow row, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and then you're going to be standing up and going into twisting curls. Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bend over this way.
It's my body.
I'm gonna bend over this way. Okay, so in 10 seconds we're gonna start. Chrissy likes to start things early. And abs are in, neck is long. Don't tuck those hips under. Here we go. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Exhale as you come up. Inhale to let go. And make sure that those knees, toes, and hips are pointing forward.
Absolutely, and really, making sure that your belly's pulled in so there's no pain at all, or pinching your fingers at all through the low back. So I'm not arching or rounding my back, but lengthening as best I can, and letting the weight just cradle in the fingertips.
Yeah. Try not to shrug those shoulders up to your ears, and keep those shoulders down and away. Okay, stand up. So for your twisting curls, you're starting with your palms face in, and then you're going to be finishing with your palms facing the shoulders. So you've got that twist motion on the way up. We're going to exhale as we come up to that bicep curl. Here we go. Exhale on that lift, and then inhale to let it come back down. So sometimes I've noticed when people do bicep curls, they start to sway through the hips. They start going like this. So we want to make sure that our body stays super still. We're engaging in through the core and pelvic floor to stabilize. And all that movement is coming through just the arms.
Excellent. Yeah. And thinking about lengthening that collarbone out nice and wide. So rather than squeezing the shoulders down and back, thinking about lengthening that collarbone. Good.
All right, 1 round done. 2 more of these to go.
Banged my finger.
You banged your finger? Oh, don't bang your finger. Okay, so nice long back. Again, watch that you're not tucking through here and pulling up through here the entire time. Here we go. Exhale, lift, and squeeze. So each time you bring those arms up, think about pulling the shoulder blades together. You want to really feel that in that upper back. Okay, we want a nice strong upper back. It's going to help with your posture. I love doing back exercises.
Oh, me too.
Yes. Don't forget about those abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Protecting that back. Now, if you find that this is difficult to be in this position and it bothers your back, just take 1 foot back into a split stance while you do that exercise. Okay, coming up for round 2 of those bicep curls.
Round 2 of 3.
Yeah, round 2 of 3.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And shoulders roll back, opening up the chest.
If you want a little bit more of a challenge, feel free to lift 1 foot. So I'm going to do right foot this time, and then on the next round I'm going to do left. Remind me.
Okay. She won't believe me anyways. Good. Good. Again, even though you're balancing, if you are, making sure that we're still not swinging.
Yeah. Good.
Staying strong through the upper body, just the arms are doing the work.
And don't fully extend that arm when you let it go. You want to keep that elbow a little bit soft on that release. Okay. We are now in 3 of 3.
Perfect.
Yes. One thing to keep in mind to make the body work a little bit harder is really push those legs down, press those feet down, open those knees a little bit without actually opening them up to turn on those glutes. So you can feel the lower body working here at the same time that we're working that upper body.
Yeah, the further down you go, the harder it's going to be, the more you're working against gravity. Just do what feels good for you. Again, not death gripping the weights. Okay, nice cradling in the fingers.
Yeah. Neck is long, so as long as you're looking about a foot in front of your feet, that should keep you in neutral alignment. If you're tucking your chin down, looking at your toes, you're going to have not a nice alignment in the neck, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, we're lifting the left foot.
Left foot this time.
All right. Ready?
Tall. Here we go.
I'm going to have probably my balance side. I don't think it's going to be as good as this side.
Yeah, mine is the same. My right foot must be a little bit smaller. I definitely balance much better on my left.
Yeah. All right, we are almost through our first round.
Excellent.
Not so bad.
No, not so bad at all.
Yeah, I only have 5, so it's really not so bad.
And I only have 8s today.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what this workout was going to entail, so.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready for the next set of exercises. We're gonna be in that position again. We're gonna be doing a wide pull, so we're gonna lead with the elbows. We don't wanna be taking the arms way out because that's gonna put some strain on the neck. So lead out with those elbows as you come out to the side, and then pairing that, Christy likes to get started always early. We're gonna get started. We're gonna pair that with overhead triceps. So that is exercise number 2. You can go ahead and start.
So, and for that one, for the overhead triceps, I'm gonna cross my dumbbells over.
Good idea. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Exhale as you take those elbows up to the side, and then inhale down. So same thing applies with this as it did for the first set of exercises with the positioning of the body.
Again, no pain on the low back. Be mindful of that lengthening the spine.
So again, you can do split stance like this if you are feeling it a little bit. And you should feel this right into the back of those shoulders.
Oh yes.
Okay, one more. Perfect. Okay, overhead triceps. Now, we want to keep those elbows in, so try not to let them come way out to the side there as we go through the exercise. And then when you extend, don't lock those elbows at the top, okay? So keep the elbows soft.
And also be mindful that we're not letting the back arch. Lots of times I see my clients, they'll arch through their back when they do this, so really making sure you stay strong from the ears down to the hips.
Yeah.
Good. If this is too much for you, feel free to put one dumbbell down.
Oh yes, that is a good idea.
Well, it's just only because I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah. So this is working that back side of that arm. As we get older, that side gets a little flappy.
Nobody wants to wave anymore.
Yes. Okay,
Oh, I went through 3 sets. That one's tough.
Yeah. I'm glad I had 5 for that one. So I'm going to go into that split stance again. Neck is long. We're going to exhale as we come up. So the more bent the arms are like this, the easier it is. The longer the arms and the less bent they are, the harder it's going to be. So you can control a little bit the difficulty of this exercise. Just make sure that you are exhaling on that lift, staying engaged, and those shoulders are pulled down. Okay, 2 more. One more time.
I love back exercises because our society, we're so like forward everything all the time, so I feel, because I love push-ups, but I always want to focus on strengthening the back to balance myself out.
Are you doing 2 again?
Oh yes.
2 again? Good. Elbows are in. Here we go. Exhale on the press up.
I may only do half the reps, but if I'm really focused on squeezing my bum here, so I want to make sure that I'm not arching through my back.
Yeah. So I'm giving myself a little bit more of a balance challenge again this time because my weight is a little bit lighter. Elbows are in. Try and keep that chin up. Sometimes with these, people tend to bring their head forward a little bit so chin stays up.
Oh, yes. That was like really heavy.
I feel like 7 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds would be like perfect for me. I need to go buy some more dumbbells. Okay, last round. Ready, Christy?
Oh yes. I have flies here, and rows are my favorite upper body.
If you feel when you do an exercise that you really have to use a lot of momentum to get up that weight, the weight is probably too heavy for you. You want to have a nice, smooth, controlled movement through your exercises. It's not always, what's that saying, how it goes more, less is more?
Yeah.
Quality over
Quantity.
Quantity for this.
Yeah. Okay, triceps.
You can do it.
this. We can do this. Just don't pinch your fingers again.
Okay.
Really
Oh my gosh, what foot did I have? I had my right foot up.
Yeah,
My right
right
foot
foot
up. Left foot comes up, yes. I can never remember. Okay, the set is almost done. So again, chin stays up and no full extension into those arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try going a little bit slower on the way up.
It burns.
Makes it harder, doesn't it? Going slow. Feeling that. We got 5 seconds. Ready? Last one. Push, 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 push. And release. Okay, if you want a little drink of water, you can take a drink of water. I'm going to show you guys the next set of exercises. So we're going to have palms up with the elbows tucked into the side. We're going to open up without taking the arms out. Okay, so we're opening and closing for rotator cuff. After that, elbows are in, pressing up one, and then the other. Okay, so your narrow shoulder press.
Perfect.
Okay,
So I didn't start early this time.
yeah. So expansion here, feel proud through the chest, and then releasing. So notice what's happening in the back of the shoulders and between the shoulder blades as you go out. Now some of you guys might not have very good mobility and you might only be able to go here. That's okay. So you just go to where it feels natural and comfortable for the body without forcing anything.
Oh, I like this one.
Yes.
But these do feel heavy.
You want to get you some lighter weights?
I want to push through. Good, good.
Good. Shake it out, give it a little release. Okay, key to this one is that narrow grip. So a lot of people do shoulder presses this way. We do as well, but not today. Narrow. Elbows are in. Ready? Here we go. Exhale. Oh yeah, one and then the other. I almost did them both at the same time. One and then the other. So notice what's happening in your body when you do one side at a time. You might feel like your body is twisting. Trying to keep everything pointing forward.
Toes forward, hips forward. Just keep everything square. Knees are soft on this one.
Yeah.
And if you notice on that last tricep extension that I did, I had a little bit of a bend. So if you're feeling like this is getting tough for you, a little bit of a bend through the knees. Give you a little bit of momentum, a little bit of power to pop those arms up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to do her a favor.
No, I don't want these. I want them. Don't do it. Don't give me a favor. Don't give me an out. No, I really won't. I was going to before. I'm a little bit stubborn.
Okay, round two. Here we go.
Good.
Yeah. So the biggest thing that I can stress with this one is don't force it. I have some clients that have poor mobility and they'll start to like just take their arms out and do other things to try and open it more, and that is not important. It's just important to stay within your range.
And not puffing out the chest to do this. I feel like it's very easy that you just want to puff out the chest to do that.
Yeah.
So just really staying still again through the body, through the torso.
Think more of the chest opening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know how to break the sound of ties.
Just had to wrap my brain around what we're doing.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a slightly harder version. So instead of one at a time, I'm actually going to alternate in the air. Oh, Christy's doing that with me. She's go-getter. So last round we did one at a time. This time I'm alternating. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, don't drop the elbows as much when you come down. Keep those elbows up a little bit more. Woo. Changes it all of a sudden. Okay, we're almost there. Push, push, push.
Oh, this is a long 30 seconds. Squeeze my butt. I'm thinking about my butt here. Squeeze, squeeze. Knees are soft, tummy's tight.
Woo. Okay, one more time.
Front of the shoulders are on fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Roll around. Okay.
Feels good though.
We're
Feels
setting
very
up.
good. Okay.
Last time we got this. You got this, Christine.
I got it.
You got it.
Open the chest out, puffing it open.
Yeah. So just think about what's happening between those shoulder blades in the back. Give them a good squeeze. Help out those muscles. Don't just move through the range, but feel and notice everything that's happening within the body here.
Closing my eyes so I can focus. Burn, burn, burn.
Oh yeah, upper body burn, just like we called it. Okay, 15 seconds and then we're on to our last one of these.
All right,
you can do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm popping them up. I'm ready to go. You ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give a couple of shoulder rolls. All right, let's do this. We got it.
Okay, here we go. One and the other. So the slower you go, the harder it's going to be. If you start to pop them up, it's going to make it a little bit easier, so you can control that speed to what feels right for you.
And try not to lock the elbows at the top, going straight without that push to the elbow.
Yeah. Oh yes. Hello, shoulders.
Oh yeah. This is a great superset right here.
Yeah.
No tension in the neck. Okay, keep that neck relaxed. Tension is in the center, everybody, in that core.
And done. Okay, got good news. We get to lie down. We get to lie down. Okay, so we're coming down to the floor, which is why we have our mats here today. So we want to have neutral spine so the legs are bent here. I might bonk Christy. I'm going to move down here. So we're going to tap those arms overhead, and then we're going to bring them to the hips. Okay, overhead and then to the hips. Now try not to hit Christy. And then the second exercise, we're gonna open up for a fly, bringing those elbows to the floor, not the wrists, and then back up. Okay, here we go. So I'm not gonna hit Christy, right?
I went on an angle here. So I did drop down to 1 weight for this one because I feel that extra weight is wanting my back to arch. So I want to make sure I maintain that neutral spine. So even though I'm trying to go big and go hard and I'm still getting that shoulder burn, I don't want to compromise poor positioning.
Yeah. So really notice those lats working as you take those weights from the floor or weight from the floor and bring it up overhead. Okay, so really important with this one is that you don't have a straight arm coming out. Okay, your arm is soft and the arm is bent, so the elbow's gonna be touching the floor. Here we go. Taking it down to the floor, letting those elbows touch, and then squeezing the chest muscles and bringing it together. Okay, opening wide and squeezing. You're gonna feel the muscles working in both directions here. Let's give our belly a little squeeze as we do this. I actually really love these floor exercises too. There's a lot that you can do for the arms on the floor. Oh, Christy's got a step further. She's got her legs in the air. Good for her. Okay, so that's modification is Jess. Taking it up a notch is Christy. You can follow her. I just noticed that. Nice work.
Don't partner. I thought you might not notice.
I saw you in the camera. All right, so think again about squeezing those lats. That's the muscle that's running down the rib cage there as you're pulling up and taking those arms down towards those hips. Try not to move at all through the spine, keeping everything in neutral. That movement is just coming from the shoulder joint. It's controlled. All right. We are halfway through this last set. This is our last set. This did not seem like a 20-minute
workout. Really fast.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel it. My arms are feeling it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Opening up and squeeze. Yes.
So I have my legs up here. Still maintain that nice neutral spine, just to give my abs, make sure they're awake. And still working for me.
Chest squeeze when you get to the top. You want a little bit more, bring those elbows together a little bit. Big squeeze.
Also because when I start doing exercises, I just want to do more and more and more.
I know, we should film another video after this one.
I could do this all day for sure. It's my favorite thing to do, workout all day.
Okay.
As long as someone makes me dinner.
Yeah. Last set. So if you find that when your arms are going up over your head that your back is arching, another sign that the weight might be too heavy for you. So just really squeeze into the abs and stabilize through the torso there. An option too is not to go as far back, so you can take it up a little bit higher up and not actually tap the weights to the floor on that one. Okay, this is it.
That would have been hard.
What's that?
I could do it, but I was more fun with my legs up.
Okay, let's do this. Squeeze that chest as they come together. Big exhale. Belly stays tight and strong. Notice which muscles you feel as the weights go down to the side versus coming up into the middle.
So good.
Activity completed.
Oh, guess what?
Activity complete.
Arm burn is complete.
Yes.
You know what would be a really good video to do with this one?
A booty burn.
A booty burn. You guys should do a booty burn workout. Thanks for joining us. Give your arms a good stretch and have an awesome day.
Thanks, Jess. Good job.